Alrighty, folks. Little update. Here we are. I reckon. What are we? It's the 6th of July, 7th of July. I think it's the 6th. So I've just uploaded a video where I climbed up the mast for the first time. Check out the spreader bar base plates. Went and had another squiz. Just up through there. There you go. And with that howling winter blast that we had, the sou'westers, obviously the ladder torqued a bit, so it's put more strain and it's really split. So here is my plan of attack. So if you want to have a look, go have a look at that video. I give you a bit of a close look on the conditions of the spreader bar base plates. Now they're worse. I'm going to multi-tool out the rivets and then loosen the through bolt nut at the base of the spreader base plate. Take it off, put that nut back on, go to the other side, multi-tool out the rivets, take the nut off, remove the base, put the nut back on so that through bolt through the mast stays on. And then I'm just going to have a crack at welding. And I understand, oh, you're meant to use the 293 CD double GM and so on and so forth. I understand there's technicalities. The creed and ethos here on Wake Maritime, life on a wooden boat, is doing what I can with what I have to get me to achieving a better outcome. So I need to take my little sailing boat, Whistle and Duck. We've got to sail up to Margate Marina. It's quite the trek, but it's better than going up the Derwent because it's down in the channel that's in between Bruny Island and that southeastern part of, let's say, central Tasmania. So that's the best bet. Plus it has, what I can see on Google Maps, it has a broad area where, you know, I can put Whistle and Duck up on the hard for a bit and really, you know, get into him at that. So the mission is, and then the outboard's playing up. So we've got to fix the outboard. We need to fix the spreader bars. Okay. And then I've got to tie off Whistle and Duck on the jetty again. And we've got some low tides coming in. And I just need to brave it and put the wetsuit on, put the diving mask on, put the wetsuit beanie on, and get in underneath and get this growth off. Because I want to be as efficient as I can getting across. Now, I have entertained the idea of just hip towing. And that might be on the cards too. But I don't know if I'm really going to go with that, because that means I've got two boats and my life is on Sitting Pelican. Sitting Pelican is my floating castle. And so speaking it out is going to be like that. Get Whistle and Duck in the best condition that I can to get him across there. And then I'll probably have to do a big old bus trip all the way back down this way. Then jump in Flying Goose and just do that and just commute. And the good thing, Flying Goose, I got a bed in him, so I can go spend a week, work on Whistle and Duck, right? Come back the following week, work on sitting Pelican. And as I'm thinking and speaking it out, that just looks like the best way for me to, well, bring in some content here on the channel and create some diversity and some things interesting, and build a story and give you the viewer, which I truly appreciate, because you contribute to this channel really moving forward. I can have the best content in the world, the best production, all the background music in that, but if no one watches, if no one interacts, likes, comments, shares, then this channel just goes nowhere, right? Because I need to just be honest with myself and say, for me to make this channel work and produce the potential outcomes, then I need to make these type of contributions and be mindful of that. And so whilst I got your attention, what do I eat? Hey, Leone, check it out. I mean, thank you very much. Thank you for your comment. Hey, let me just, so you can see. Thank you for your comment. I truly appreciate that. I mean, truly appreciate it. You're right. It really needed a scrub, mate. Absolutely. And I'll throw in a little bit of philosophy. It's neglect, right? Neglect is one of those things that if you just keep sort of ignoring, it's just going to build up quietly in the shadows. And sometimes it takes someone to shine on the light and make a comment or make a critique or make a judgment, make an observation. And this spans what I'm talking about, it has a metaphor over many facets and elements and variants in our lives, okay? Like the neglect of one's physicality or one's mental or one's emotions, one's spirit. Just these little things that we neglect and push over to the side. Like you can't hide it. You can't, like the stovetop. Here I am with my camera. Someone's going to pick up on it. So I appreciate that, Leone. Thank you very much. And I tell you, really chuffed, because when you come back inside and you just see this beautiful shiny stainless steel, and it could be better, right? But that's how much grit I had. I got the old wire brush out. Now, them trays, they come up all right. And, we've got the roll of toilet paper here, so keep mopping things up. Got the old paint out, painted this up, right? Got the bleach out. We bleached the back there, so it's looking all right. So thank you. So what have we got going here? I just wanted to show you. So went and got the old roast chicken, and so that sits in there with a whole bunch of onions. And I want to just break that down, and extract as much mineral and the collagen out of the bones, and turn this into a broth, which would then become a soup base. And then we've got the good old lentils over here. And what I do is a combination of lentils and oats. Believe it or not, we're so used to oats being a sweet thing, right? But oats is just an oat. It's a grain. And so that's a combination. We do tuna, oats, lentils with the chicken broth, and then over here I've got the chicken meat, what's left, and also some chicken breast pieces that were on special, right? Getting close to their use by date. And we've got onion in there, we've got garlic, we've got turmeric, We've got the old chili powder. We've got spices and herbs that came with this. We've got Luxor. We've got a Luxor soup in there. Right. And then we've got the water from the first boil up with all the meat that was on. And so I scraped off all the meat, took the carcass out, put that in there, took all the bones out and put it back into there. So that $15 chook has now broken it down into more food. It's just being resourceful, right? So double whammy, that's the update here. It's a long video. Somewhere in, I'll do a short out of this one and give you an invite to this one, and then there will be a link to go check out the video where I went up the mast. But hey, that's where we're at here. Life on a wooden boat, southeast Tassie. We'll give you a weather update while you're still hanging about. You'll be guilty. How about this, huh? Hey, just absolutely magical. And she's cold. It's cold. Like I said, I went and had a climb, battery got flat. So we'll just have to kick the Jenny over, and I'm thinking, well, if I'm going to kick the Jenny over, let's have some tucker. Let's just chill. Let's just chill out. So, and then also what I did is I just made a simple. Can I zoom in a bit? There you go. So just up there, I just made a simple little harness, basically two loops of rope with a ratchet strap around the mast, and then I've connected those two ratchet straps with that ratchet strap. There's a pressic knot in that strap, and then there's a soft shackle that puts those two loops together, which is basically one rope. And I've just made a loop out of that one rope, and so and it works. It works, which I'm surprised. So that's where we're at, lovely people. Hey, proof. Look at this. It's a bit embarrassing. It's all the gunk. So that's one good thing about having a fiberglass boat, right? I can do all my cleaning, and that's my shower basin too. So that's very cool. But yeah, the Mission is old chappy down there. The little Yamaha, it's a 8 horsepower 2-stroke. It's the 8FMH. I've got popping, and then it stalls, conks out, shuts down. And it could be a fuel issue. Well, not a fuel issue, because I've gone through the fuel, I've gone through the spark plugs. There is a small port that is on the intake side of the block where the carby, and I wouldn't put it past me, I may have put that gasket on backwards, and so it's blocking that port. So it's not creating what I read. There's a vacuum, then that vacuum pulls on a spring as part of fuel and air. So the pistons are getting fuel, but they're not getting the adequate air. So it's sort of getting a pop, and it's almost like it's pushing the piston back against itself, and then it stalls. So that could be what it is, because it's been running fine. I thought it was just cold. I'm thinking maybe it's got water, and that could be part of it too. So there's always something to do here on the boats. Always something to do. And then sometimes the best thing to do is just chill. Just chill, right? Because if I'm in a bit of a chaoticness in my mind and I'm being sporadic, then nothing really gets done. It's just a whole bunch of movement, but there's no crossing the finish line. It's like jogging on the spot at the starting line. you know, you know what I mean? Like you're going flat out, but you're not going anywhere. So I've made the decision. All right, let's just have a cook up. We'll kick the Jenny over. We'll do a little video. We'll give all the lovelies out there, all the lovely peoples, and well, you being part of that, an update. What's happening? Where we are at, what we've been up to, what we've been doing, and so that'll tie you over. And I'll see you, and the rest of you who tuned in. Well, once again, I truly appreciate it. Let's go for 50. Let's go for 50 subscribers, and just keep loving, on this channel. that's how cold it is, and it's just cold, right? It's just cold too. So let's cook up, get some warmth going on. We've got the roof open, which is letting in a lovely bit of light, but also cold air. And so I'll touch base with you all sometime during the week, and if it's okay, if I may be so bold, let me know. Hey, when do you tune in the most? Is it Friday night? Is it Saturday? Maybe Saturday lunch, Saturday afternoon, or maybe it's the middle of the week. You're like, hey, what's Captain K.A.I.N up to? Let me just tune in. Life on a wooden boat, right? You might be twiddling your thumbs. Yeah, I'm interested. I'm sincerely interested, and then I can just start to maybe accommodate around your schedule too. And then, well, it's a win-win. When you're ready to watch a video or see what I'm doing, you have the time and energy, which I appreciate, because that's what you're giving to me. You're giving time and energy. And then I can correspond. All right, it's coming to Wednesday. Upload the videos. It's coming to Friday. Let's upload the videos. And then I can start to organise myself with this content production as well. And we'll just keep these little updates as precise and short as I can in the shorts. And these long form ones will do, you know, maybe we can do that, hey? Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. How's that sound? Does that work out with you? Let me know. Be good, be great, and keep doing good things. And thanks for being, you know, part of this channel moving forward. I really do appreciate that.